Jesus appears to Muslims in dreams, in visions, or even physically in the middle of the day, all luminous, glorious, and quoting Bible verses. We tend to hear that a lot at the moment, but could this be a fabrication, like fake news, here to discredit the rise of Islam? Let's look into it. So we're not going to refer to Christian studies because they could be biased. Instead, we will go back to the statements of Sheikh Ahmad Al-Qahtani, president of the Companions Lighthouse for the Science of Islamic Law in Libya, which was interviewed live on ALJAZEERA. He stated the following: Islam was, as you mentioned earlier, the main religion of Africa. There were 30 African languages written in Arabic. The number of Muslims in Africa has fallen to 316 million, half of whom are Arabs in North Africa. So in the part of Africa we're talking about, the non-Arab side, the number of Muslims does not exceed 150 million. But when we realize that the total African population is 1 billion, we see that the number of Muslims has considerably decreased compared to what it was at the beginning of the last century. On the other hand, the number of Christians increased from 1 million in 1902 to more than 335 million today. As for the facts, there are now 1.5 million churches. Every hour, 667 Muslims convert to Christianity. Every day, 16,000 Muslims convert to Christianity. Every year, 6 million Muslims convert to Christianity. These numbers have to be taken extremely seriously. Completely speechless, the interviewer interrupted the Islamic scholar. Wait. Let me clarify. Are you saying that we have 6 million people converted from Islam to Christianity? For Al-Qahtani to repeat, yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. Every year, 6 million people go from Islam to Christianity. Journalist Joel C. Rosenberg wrote an article for a non-Christian secular editorial stating that in Iran alone, the most cautious analysts speak of 4.5 million Muslims now believing in Jesus. And these figures don't cover those who, by fear of Islamic retaliation, prefer to keep it private. And the same phenomenon have been reported in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Central Asia, as well as in all the Maghreb countries. Ignoring that Jesus is at work at this time in history among Muslims would be a great mistake. And he always brings the same message, that he came on the cross to give his life to save us from ourselves, from our own nature, so that we could find peace with God. It is Jesus' act of love to the Muslims all around the world. To take these questions further, go over to 10 taboo questions to Muslims.